Greetings, welcome to my channel. This is Emmanuel Skywalker's. Hit the subscribe button and all the likes and stuff for that. I hope everybody have a good, merry Gothmas and Christmas and New Year's. I did have a great Christmas, and Gothmas. I spent time with my family. So hopefully everybody did had a fantastic time with your family and your friends, and I sure did, So I think that's very good time in that, So I did win Boxing Day sale. Yes, I got this. I finally got a sewing machine. Very good, I got my own sewing machine, so it's a high quality, heavy duty machine. I finally got it. I only gonna be like sewing for myself first, till I get used to that my sewing machine, so I can make my Gothic outfits and that, and I can make like costume stuff for that. Like Baroque, like medieval time, Renaissance, and also like Rococo fashion, Victorian fashion, King Edward fashion, and the Belle Epoque, in France. I like all those like fashion that, so I can use this like sewing machine. Hopefully you can see that, I got that Canadian Tire. It was on Boxing Day sales, so hope your Christmas and Gothmas was very good, Mine was fantastic, See, this is like my corset belt. I do have like two in that, And so hope you enjoyed this like video on that, and I hope you're working more like videos in the future. This year I'll be intended to Comic-Con and a Fan Expo and Great Canadian Halloween Market, and also I'm going to go all the Gothic markets this year, and also I'm going to go Bazaar. Oh yeah, Bazaar. It was very fantastic time and all that, And I was busy, around the holiday, this year, I got to look at the clocks and colors, I did try all of their jewelry and their rings and stuff of it, so I know what my size is, Checked them out. Check out Borderline Plus when you're in Toronto, Sonic Boom. We have a Dr. Martin's place, Kingston Market in Toronto. I always like to go with Borderline Plus, You should check them out, and you should check out clocks and covers, I'm going to have all of the description below all the information that, what I'm talking about, So the Victorian Goth, I'm gonna buy like more like fabric and that, I saw the things I'm interested in buying, like fabric, And I also am a huge like a Star Wars fan, Harry Potter, Lord of the Rings, Star Wars, Indiana Jones, Raiders Lost Ark. I like all these like things, like even like the superhero like films, and many more, So this is my lightsaber, you know. I always bring to Comic Con and Fan Expo, so check it out. This is what I got from, you know, part of, you know, the Christmas and New Year's, you know. So my sister gave me this, you know. This book has like a Nutcracker, the Christmas Carol, and the Old Christmas, you know. So probably can see that, you know. Close, you know. Washington Irving, Charles Dickinson, and H.T.A. Hoffman. It's a good like book and that, you know. And might have their Christmas holiday. I ended up buying this before I started, you know. It's about that Queen Victoria, you know. That's a good book and that, you know. And my friend gave me this book, you know. It's a good book, you know. I'm gonna give like a more book stat, you know, the about, you know, how to do the Victorian outfits, you know, and Rococo fashion, Edward fashion, the Bella Epoch, medieval tie-in, all those kind of outfits I want to, you know, like making that, you know. I will make costumes of Star Wars and that, all the different Jedi's, you know. I'm gonna make them, you know. Give me time, you know. I'm gonna do like my project first, you know, till I get used to like sewing my sewing machine, you know. You saw that, you know. See, this is a very good book, you know. It tells us the skills, how to ruffles and that, you know. So I'm learning a lot about like sewing the sewing machine. So I could probably make these like ruffles, you know, like shirts and that, you know. So remember, you could wear like a ivy color, white, black I'm wearing, dark purple, and dark burgundy red, and dark green for Christmas. You could wear that, you know. So hopefully that kind of helps in that, you know. And also like post-punk music, you know, like the Misfits, you know. The Damned, you know, there's so missing. 405 Grave, you know, The Clash, you know, Sex Pistols, you know. I like the Cult, you know, I really like them, you know, little Helix, you know. The first like metal band I heard it was Black Sabbath, you know. I like Alice Cooper, you know, Ozzy, you know. There's so many artists I like, you know. I like Bios, Christian Death, even like, you know, a lot of like opera metal bands and that. And there's more metal bands I enjoy listening to. I like classical music, chamber music, and old classical music, Mozart, you know, Beethoven, Brahms, you know, Lil Hashem Bach. There's so many, you know, and also like a composer, you know, like for does the Nutcracker and Swan Lake, you know. There's so many like music I like, you know, like Mama Sam, like his like music, you know, too, you know. There's so many like stuff I like, you know. Yeah, this is what I got like for like my sewing machine. This is all the stuff, you know, came with it. All the gear and that, you know, for like my sewing machine. So I'm gonna be like studying that and work with my sewing machine. Yeah, Comic Con, you know, like last year was very good, and the Fan Expo was very good, you know. The Comic Con, you know, the North Building is kind of a very tight fit. That's what I think, you know. Should have like a self building. I really like more of the self building, you know, for the Comic Con, you know. That's like my opinion, you know. So I will be attending, you know, the 3 days at the Comic Con, at the Fan Expo, the 4 days I go, you know. And also I'm going to the Great Canadian, I'm going to the Spooky Halloween Market, and Bazaar, and many more, you know, Gothic markets I'm going to be going to this year, you know. I like to go to the Gothic Way Drifting, and I like to go to, you know, like where the palace was, you know, with King Louis the 16th and Mary and Annette. I like to go to that event, you know. That's always happens like every year and that, you know. Not that doesn't look like this year, you know. Hopefully, you know, soon someday, you know. And then also, you know, I want to talk about I want to get the Anakin Skywalker lightsaber someday, you know. So you know, and there's like so like many that, you know, and I hope you know, go to Borderline Plus, you know, when you're in down Toronto, the clocks and colors, you know, check them out, you know. And I like to hear what you did on for your Christmas, you know, and your New Year's, you know. Let me know on your below that, or let me know on Instagram what you did in that, you know. Hope you didn't light up any candles on your Christmas tree, you know. Back then they didn't have any hydro, so they had no choice, you know. So you know, hopefully you know, like you didn't done that, you know, like that would be a big like fire hazard, you know. Okay, and I definitely had to try the you know the Christmas pudding cake, you know. I like to you know try that, you know. So eventually, you know, I didn't taste it, you know. I'm looking forward to that, you know, too, you know. And at Fan Expo, I'll see you know, see our Sabers. I know the owner, Chris, you know, very well, you know. I will see you at the Fan Expo this year. At the Sonic Boom, I'll see you there too. And there's like many people that go at the Fan Expo, you know. I want to say to everybody, hope you had a good Merry Gothmas and Christmas and New Year's, you know. Gothic community over the world. Oh, to lead us over the world. I hope you all in theme parks too, you know, like Disney and Canada's Wonderland, and there's a many more, you know, places like that, you know, and the Canadian Opera Company, you know, hopefully all in Star Wars, you know, and everybody there, you know. Hope everybody, you know, has a good Christmas, and always believe too, you know. Hope you had a good Christmas and New Year's, you know. Congratulations to your newborn, you know, child, you know. I want to congratulations with that. I always watch you, you know. There's so many vloggers and bloggers I always like watch, you know, all the time, you know. And it's good to get to meet the great, you know, Grim Life, you know, Crutchwells. I'm glad I met them at the Great Canadian Halloween Market. I'm gonna be going this year too, you know. There's like so many like events, you know. I'm gonna be going, you know. So maybe Horrorama might happen this year. I just had to find out, you know. I know who the person like runs it, you know. I want to say hi to all the people at the ground control, you know. That's a new Gothic bar, you know, Queen Street West, you know, west from Dufferin. So you should check that out in Toronto, you know. Check out Kingston Market, the Black Market. You should check them out, you know. The Dr. Martin shop we have, you know. Borderline Plus, you know. Like, check everything out there in the Castle Loma, you know, and our Gothic cemeteries, you know. Check them out, too, you know, while you're in Toronto and that, you know. And there's a Toronto Zoo. There's so many things to do, you know. Even Hamilton, check that out, you know. They have a Duncan's Castle there, you know. There's so many like things you could check out, you know. Anybody like you know the Star Wars like I do, which are the best like episode and all that, you know, and which are the TV series of Star Wars, you know, which are the best one you like. I just like to know that, you know, like what's your thoughts on what you like in that, you know, which one the best one you like, you know, and what's your favorite of the Star Wars, you know. I do have Disney Plus, you know. That's good, and I could watch Star Wars all the time, even all Disney movies I could watch all the time too, you know. Let me know below, you know, with the Star Wars, you know, like movies or TV shows of Star Wars you know you enjoy, you know, a lot, you know. Let me know in the comments, you know. Let me know, you know, like Beetlejuice, you know, Beetlejuice too, you know. So I'm looking for that. That's coming this year, you know, in September sometime, you know. I got so many like movies, you know. I do have like a lot of action, horror movies, comedy, you know. I have martial arts like Bruce Lee, Jackie Chan, ninja films, you know. I have like Avengers, you know, that TV series, Never like Adventures, all the superheroes and all of that, you know. I have so much like stuff of that, you know. James Bond like movie, you know. There's so many. I have a Rocky Horror Picture, you know. Nightmare for Christmas, you know. I have that, you know. I even have like some of the Christmas movies too, you know. And I got so many, you know. And I also got like vinyls, you know. I have the Sex Pistols, you know. I have the Damn on the vinyl, you know. Sister Mercy, you know, and Bauhaus, and I do have a Duran Duran, Depeche Mode, New Order, Joy Division. I have so much, you know. So many of stuff I have. And Vampire, you know, I like her, like, I like to look for the action figure for her, you know, and the monsters and the Addams Family, you know. I'm looking for that, you know, too. Fan Expo here is like the goodies I'll have, you know. This was last year, so I got a shirt, you know, from the Fan Expo, you know. Oops, if I get that out. Hopefully you can see that, you know. That's a nice shirt, you know. And the Fan Expo I got like last year, so that was good, you know. I got this part of, yeah, I bought this, you know, at the Fan Expo, you know, like last year, you know. It glows in the dark, you know. And also I got Mr. Adams. That even glows in the dark too, you know. It came with this. Oh gosh, it's bend, you know. I got. Hopefully you see that, you know. I got that, you know. And I got another action figure, like a Spider-Man that, you know. And also I got this like Harry Potter. And I got like an action comic. I didn't even open that yet, you know. I always get this type of pass, you know, all the time, you know, every year, you know. So you know, like this. And I got another thing, you know, from the Fan Expo. Yeah, and also this came with a part of my package too, the Fan Expo, you know. That's Wednesday, you know. She does glow in the dark, you know, so I really like it, you know. Like when you turn off your light, you know, you can see it, you know. I hope you enjoyed this like video like I did, you know. I just had fun. I'm gonna be working on new like videos and that, you know, sometime like next week, you know. So I'll have like a new like wig and all that, you know. And then I just clean like my brushes, so that's why I just don't have any, you know, like my Victorian Gothic makeup, you know. So I'll have all the links where I was be talking in this video, and let me know on Instagram, you know, what you did for Gothmas, Christmas, or anything, whatever you call it, you know, for that holiday, you know, for you, and New Year's, you know. Hit the subscribe button, your likes and stuff it. And hope I see you at Comic Con Fan Expo this year, and Bazaar, you know, Spooky Halloween Market, Great Kidding Halloween Market, Hamilton Pride Penguin event, you know. So I might checking more like events, you know, happen in Canada. Hopefully I'll come in Europe, you know. the Wave Gothic Triffin, and more in Europe I want to check out, where the King Louis XVI and Mary Lynette, castle, I want to go that kind of event, and Carnival in Venice, in Italy, I want to check that event out, so there's, in Gothic weekend, there, and Whitby in England, I want to check that out, so hopefully I'll get to do it someday, and I'm gonna be working on like my outfits, for like, the next month and that, so thank you for watching.